anomaly, or do you see the move to larger vehicles in other regions as well?
I think
like India.
Right now, if you look at it, I don't know of a single market where the demand for CUVs and SUVs is not increasing. Any major market right now. I think it's a real misconception that Americans are unique in demanding larger, safer cars than the rest of the world. Everybody wants the same. The question is affordability. And, you know, we're seeing this in just the amazing shift in China from cars to CUVs right now. You're seeing that in Europe. And the nice thing is, in some respects, the tastes are converging. So you can take a Buick Encore or an Opel Mokka and sell it in China, in the US, in Western Europe, in very high volume. I mean, quite frankly, I've been surprised by how well the Encore has sold in the US. I mean, when I first looked at it, I said, it's too small for Americans. And yet it's, Buick's best-selling vehicle now in the States. So I think it's the misconception, it's a real misconception that it's only Americans that want larger, safer vehicles.
Oh. I remember, Mike, this is about, maybe it's on my list of questions, but you mentioned that regulations are rising all around the world. And then we really got a mittful last year about how tough European regulations really are. They're not tough at all. And about certain other auto companies in Asia as well as Europe not really telling the truth about their performance. I mean, who has the toughest regulators really? Who really enforces this stuff to the point of bankruptcy? It's not Europe, it's not Asia, it's not Japan. Isn't it the US?
If we stand back and look at it,
Yeah.
I think obviously with what's occurred, virtually every regulatory organization is looking at how at their compliance strategy, how they're looking at the industry, how they're making sure that all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed. So we can look backwards and say one country didn't care or didn't have an oversight that was as strong as another country. Frankly, in our opinion, it doesn't matter going forward because basically the cat's out of the bag. And what you're going to find is regulators are going to be a lot more stringent about compliance. It's going to be a little bit like Reagan said to Gorbachev, trust but verify. And it's going to be a lot more of that going forward. And I think the industry knows that. And the industry knows that, and they're going to have to comply in that mindset going forward, whether it be in China, whether it be in the United States, or it be in the European Union.